Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I once again have seized control of the channel for this.
For nefarious purposes.
For, well, purposes. You can decide if they're nefarious or not. So, the idea is this.
Okay.
A while back, I saw this video, Half-Life Full Life Consequences. This is a dramatic reading of a fan fiction that somebody wrote about John Freeman, Gordon Freeman's brother.
Oh, no.
And they animated it completely in Gmod.
Please, someone write a Renegades fanfiction, and I will do a dramatic reading of it.
I'll join. We will all do it.
Oh, this is going to be
We'll
good.
We'll read it ourselves.
Yes. All right. So, this is dumb and hilarious, and I love it. And I have been meaning for months now to have us react to this.
Okay.
Months.
Okay.
Nate, fire it up.
Firing it up.
Half-Life, full life consequences.
This is beautiful.
Oh boy, this is gonna be.
Yep.
John Freeman, who was Gordon Freeman's brother, was one day in an office typing on a computer. He got an email from his brother that said that aliens and monsters were attacking his place and asked him for help. So he went. John Freeman got his computer shut down and went on the platform to go up to the roof of the building where he left his motorcycle and normal people clothes because he was in his office lab coat. John Freeman got on his motorcycle and said, "It's time for me to live up to my family name and face full life consequences." So he had to go. John Freeman ramped off the building and did a backflip and landed. He kept driving down the road and made sure there was no zombies around because he didn't have weapons. The countrysides were nice, and the plants were singing, and the birds and the sun was almost down from the top of the sky. The mood was set for John Freeman's quest to help his brother where he was. John Freeman looked around the countryside and said, "It's a good day to do what has to be done by me and help my brother to defeat the enemies." John Freeman was late, so he had to drive really fast. A cop car was hidden nearby, so when John Freeman went by, the cops came and wanted to give him a ticket. Here John Freeman saw the first monster because the cop was possessed and had head crabs. "I can't give you my license, officer," John Freeman said. "Why not?" said the head crab officer back to John Freeman. "Because you are a head crab zombie." So John Freeman shot the officer in the head and drove off thinking, "My brother is in trouble there," and went faster. John Freeman had to go faster like the speed of sound and got there fast because Gordon needed him where he was. John Freeman looked at road signs and saw Raven Home with some on writing under it saying, "You shouldn't come here."
You shouldn't come here.
Around, but heard screaming like Gordon, so he went faster again. John Freeman rode in and did another flip and jumped on his motorbike, and the motorbike took off some head crab zombies in front of John Freeman. John Freeman smiled and walked fast. John then looked on the ground and found weapon. So he picked it up and fired fast at zombie ghosts.
Zombie ghosts.
John Freeman said, "Zombie ghosts, leave this place." And the zombie ghosts said, "But this is our house." And John Freeman felt sorry for them because they couldn't live there anymore because they were zombie ghosts. So he blew up the house and killed the zombie ghosts so they were at peace. Then John Freeman heard another scream from his brother, so he kept walking really faster to get where he was.
Really faster.
Told him was nothing besides the countryside.
Was
there
not.
was no birds singing, and the pants were dead.
The pants were dead!
Empty and bloody from head crabs. When John Freeman got to where the screaming was started, he found his brother, Gordon Freeman, fighting the final boss. And Gordon said, "John Freeman, over here!" So John Freeman went there to where Gordon Freeman was fighting. John Freeman fired his bullets from the gun really fast.
The gun.
And the bullets went and shot the final boss in the eyes, and the final boss couldn't see. Gordon Freeman said, "It's time to end this once and for all," and punched the final boss in the face, and the final boss fell. John Freeman said, "Thanks, I could help, bro." And Gordon Freeman said, "You should come here earlier next time." And they laughed. The laugh overed quickly, though, because John Freeman yelled, "Look out, bro!" and pointed up to the top of the sky. Gordon Freeman looked up and said, "No!" John Freeman, "Run out of here as fast as you can." And John walked real fast out. John locked back and saw Gordon get stepped on by the next boss, and he was mad and angry. "I'll get you back, evil boss!" John Freeman yelled at the top of lungs. To be continued.
Okay.
An internet classic, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Here's the thing. I actually worked with a guy that he wrote some fan fiction.
I remember this story.
He told me about it, and I read about him. He was like he's basically, his character sounded like Cyborg from DC Universe. So he's basically a cyborg stand-in and ended up going to the DC Universe and joined the Justice League, and met President Obama. And it was not that great. Not that great.
Yep. It was that one. I don't remember exactly when I saw that, but it was, man, that one's The Pants Were Dead is one of the best. The Pants Were Dead, Micah.
The pants were dead.
He didn't have weapon.
No weapon.
Yep. But it's I love that one so much. I really do, because it's so bad, but it's hilarious. You're over there dying.
I'm laughing.
It's so good.
Because it's just, to me, those old Gmod animated, like, I remember the Lewis.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then here comes Francis.
Yeah, it's perfect. And you're just like, these are so dumb, but they're hilarious.
And
that one, it's like, okay, so somebody took a fan fiction that, somebody wrote, and it wasn't great.
Grammar not well.
Grammar not well. Spelling lacking. But they made it into something that, 4.5 million views is hilarious. And I don't know, it's sort of interesting that, somebody took something and improved it. And it's... The Pants Were Dead.
The pants were dead.
Pants were dead. That's the Pants Were Dead.
Oh, boy.
I love it. And the zombie ghosts leave this place. But this is our house. So he blows up the house.
Wow.
The bathtub motorcycle is also just wonderful. I love that.
That was pretty legit.
I was going to say, that thing looked badass. It was just
Yeah.
like, well, shit.
Jumped off the roof and did a flip and landed and just... It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so bad, but it's so good.
So good.
But yeah, I have been meaning to show you guys that for months now. And finally, I was just like, Nate, we're going to do it.
Yeah. We did it. We did it.
Oh, and
man.
that was the thing that happened. It happened to all of us. And now it's happened to you.
Yeah, it has.
And thank you all for watching that. And you're probably going to suggest a bunch more of these. And okay. So until then.
Yeah, until then.
Internet, thank you very much for watching whatever this was.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.